in just a bit, but right now I want to tell you about a great event. Cincinnati's 16th annual Walk and Roll will again raise money for the Cure SMA organization this weekend. SMA stands for spinal muscular atrophy. It's a form of muscular dystrophy. This year's event is Saturday morning at Xavier's Cintas Center. I'm going to emcee. I'll be there, and I'm joined now by Kevin and Beth Lockwood. They're the organizers, some of the organizers of the event. Good morning. Good to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Always have a great time at your event. It is such a positive, uplifting event to be there helping raise money, and you do such a nice job of getting families there together to not only support Cure SMA, but to learn about it and just kind of to gather together and support each other. Tell me a little bit about what spinal muscular atrophy is.
Like you mentioned, it is a form of muscular dystrophy, but more specifically, it's a deletion of an SMN1 gene that's in a body, like my own children, Emma and Nick, that are here to join us.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I introduced you to, I didn't introduce Emma and Nick,
That's okay.
who now I've known for I think maybe 12 or 13 years, so it's crazy for me to see them getting so big. But go ahead.
No, so they don't have the SMN1 gene in their bodies, and so that's really what affects their muscle tone. And so typical SMA type 1, which is what they have, would affect their muscles and every part of their body to the point where they can't sit up on their own. They obviously can't walk on their own. They're not able to hold their own head up and sometimes even breathe and eat on their own as well.
Now, Cure SMA is the organization that we'll be walking and rolling for on Saturday. Tell me about how they have helped you and some of the things that they do.
Well, we started this organization, the local chapter here in Cincinnati in northern Kentucky and Indiana 16 years ago, so it's our 16th annual event, and they've done just an amazing amount of support for not only our kids but families across the tri-state area as well, in family support, but then ultimately trying to find a cure,
right,
and trying to find a medication that could be approved by the FDA, which we're excited about as well, because they've had a couple in the recent couple years that have been able to come on the market that have been able to help our children and are helping other kids around the world as well.
Yeah, so I was going to say there have been some success stories here recently, right?
Absolutely. So 2 years ago there was Spinraza was approved by the FDA, and then there's just recently, just literally last Friday, gene therapy, which is huge, in the science world, has been able to come onto the market as well. Zolgensma is the name of the product, and it's gene therapy that's really doing life-changing things for infants and babies with SMA, and we're hoping that someday we'll be able to impact Emma and Nick as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's great. I didn't know about the one last Friday, so exciting news there.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk about the Walk and Roll this Saturday. It's a great event. You do the Walk and Roll, and the cool thing about having it at Xavier is if it's raining, we can go inside. But what other events will be going on there?
It's almost like a carnival atmosphere. You know how it is because you've been there for many years, but we have carnival games, we have a petting zoo that'll be there, we have live music, or DJ I should say, but a lot of fun music will be playing throughout the morning. We have a magician, we have balloon sculptors, face painting, we have an awesome raffle table that's set up.
Yes, you do.
Unbelievable raffle that people can come and support it in that way by putting the raffle tickets in and get some great raffle prizes as well.
Yeah, so it's really a fun event to be at. You can learn about SMA, support these families, and help raise money, and getting so close to finding a cure that we can taste it. So come and join us this Saturday. I'll be out there as well. It'll be the Saturday, June 1st from 9 to noon at Xavier's Cintas Center. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for having us.
And we'll see you Saturday.